Welcome to Unit 3, and in this unit, you'll learn everything you need to know for cellular energetics.
Now, the big idea here is energetics, okay? Now, photosynthesis in itself is an endergonic reaction, meaning I am going from more disorder to more order. And this requires energy. And we get that energy from light energy. So we start out with light capture, okay, where we would use the light energy to create basically free energy in the form of electrons. Okay, so water would give us that electrons, and then we would use that electrons later. Then we have carbon fixation. So this is during the Calvin cycle where carbon dioxide is fixated into sugar, meaning we take carbon dioxide and we add electrons to kind of build the sugar molecules. We are reducing it. We will learn about oxidation and reduction in this lesson. And then finally, now that we have these sugars, okay, we need to store that chemical energy. And we store that chemical energy as sugar, and in plants, we store it as starch. Okay, so overall, for photosynthesis, it becomes light energy that is stored as chemical energy. So photosynthesis. Photosynthesis uses light energy. It uses light energy and it captures that light energy and it changes it into chemical energy that is stored in carbohydrates. Now, the inputs is that we need carbon dioxide, we need water, and we need light energy. Because without light energy, we can't store that light energy as chemical energy. The outputs is carbohydrates and oxygen. So plants take up carbon dioxide and water. It would change it into oxygen and sugars, and ultimately it would store that chemical energy within these chemical bonds of carbohydrates. Now, the overall purpose of photosynthesis, okay? So overall, we want to move from disorder, okay? So these molecules are disordered into more order. So here I can see this is a glucose molecule, okay? Now, in order to do that, it's an endergonic process. Photosynthesis is endergonic, okay? So I need free energy to go in. And we get that energy from light. Okay, we get that energy from light to kind of build these complex structures like glucose. Now, the whole idea here is that the energy from light is transformed. So this energy from light is transformed into chemical energy. And this chemical energy is what we find in the bonds, in the chemical bonds of these molecules, okay? And so it transforms it. It's very important to understand it transforms. It transforms the energy into chemical energy and then stores that energy as different organic matter. But energy is not created. We don't create the energy. The energy is just transformed from light energy to chemical energy. Okay, this is the extra task for today. So if you're able to do this, you get what I was trying to explain today. A student says plant use sunlight to make oxygen from carbon dioxide. So here we can see the light energy. Okay, that looks carbon dioxide. And this is water, oxygen, and glucose, or organic matter. Now, this student said plants use sunlight to make oxygen from carbon dioxide. And that is wrong. Okay, the student is incorrect because oxygen gas comes from water, not carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is reduced to build glucose. And water is oxidized to form oxygen. Now, photosynthesis uses what? Photosynthesis uses water, carbon dioxide, and light energy. And the main purpose is to convert the light energy into chemical energy stored in carbohydrates. Okay, this was a very brief overview. I know there's a lot of new conceptual language that I've used, but we are going to clear that out as we go into each one of these phases independently. Okay, see you for the next lesson. If you like that lesson, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.